Well, good afternoon, folks. Chip Carnes here, and I'm going to show you how I do carnivore. You don't know who I am. My name is Chip Carnes. I live in Kentucky, and on December 1st of 2022, I was 294 pounds. And as of today, I'm 215 pounds. And I have done it all with eating nothing but meat and animal products, eggs, butter, all that type of stuff. So one of my most favorite foods in the world to eat is a ribeye, and I eat a lot of ribeyes. We also do ground beef. We do pork chops, chicken occasionally. But for me, I feel the best when I'm eating ribeye and beef in general. We also do a lot of frozen hamburger patties. So those are really great too. But yesterday, I went to my local butcher who I have a great relationship with. And guess what? I had him order me a full prime rib. So this one was 14 pounds. And the great thing when you have a good relationship with your butcher is they take really good care of you. And he slices it for me as well, so I don't have to worry about it. And he generally slices them in about 1 pound steaks so that I can eat a pound at a time roughly. And 1 pound ribeye is not enough for me. I either will eat a ribeye and then eat again later, or I will add something else to it. Today I'm probably going to eat a ribeye here in probably 2 or 3 hours, from around 4 or 5 o'clock with my girls when they get home from school. And then I'll be meeting my wife at church this evening, and she's going to eat her lunch a lot later so that she doesn't have to eat tonight, hopefully. So anyway, carnivore just works really well for us. We had a big breakfast this morning: eggs, bacon, and bologna, fried bologna. One of these days I'll make a video on what we like to do for breakfast when we have it. I generally could go without breakfast, even though that is my favorite meal of the day. But when you've got a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old, it's something that's probably best to do in the morning. So anyway, let's get into what we're going to do. So I have a full 14-pound ribeye here, the entire ribeye. There's probably 10 to 14 steaks in here. I've already had 2 of them. I always had my butcher put 2 out of this package so that I can eat that night and not have to worry about opening this up and vacuum sealing it immediately if I don't feel like it. The noise you're hearing in the background is, well, a beagle and a coonhound that are determined to play. So that's what you're hearing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum seal these. And that is the best way to keep the meat fresh. So it lasts you. I can put this in the freezer and it will last 6 months to a year once it's vacuum sealed. Now, will it last me that long? No. It's going to last me a few weeks. But if you're somebody that doesn't eat a whole lot of this, then it will last you a very long time. Then a vacuum sealer is cheap. I will put a link probably down in the show notes below with the one that I have. It's not expensive at all. I think it was $20. And then I've got bags to go with it as well. So anyway, I'll be back in a bit when we get started with this. But I just want to introduce myself, tell you what the video is going to be about, and I will see y'all back here shortly. Hey guys, I went ahead and sped up this section just because all I'm doing is putting the steaks in their individual vacuum seal bags. And also, I always put them all in their individual bags first and then clean everything up and then seal everything. And unfortunately, I did not get any footage of sealing just because I had a camera malfunction on one. And then, well, not a camera malfunction, I'm sorry, it was a malfunction with my vacuum sealer. And then the second time I tried to get video, I forgot to push record, and that was the last steak. So, but anyway, get a relationship with your butcher if you have the opportunity to. It will save you money in the long run, even if it's Kroger or Meyer or some grocery store. A lot of times, if you go in there and tell them you want to buy an entire ribeye, 10, 14, 15, 16 pound ribeye, however big it is, and you're going to buy the entire thing, if you don't have them cut it for you and you do that yourself when you get home, a lot of grocery store butchers will knock $1 or $2 off per pound because they're saving, the labor of having to cut it themselves. So that is my recommendation, to get yourself a relationship. I am lucky I have Ryan's Fatted Calf where I live, and they have phenomenal steaks, phenomenal meat in general, because they have all types of different meat, including bison. It's fantastic that I have that opportunity, and I hope you do as well. But all I'm doing here is just putting the meat in their individual bags, and you'll notice that is some very well marbled meat, and it is very tender, and that's one of the benefits of having a butcher. You can get much better meat 9 times out of 10. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let this kind of finish up and roll on out, and then I will be back with you in the next segment. Hey guys, well, I had intended on showing you how to vacuum seal one of these steaks, but as things go, I had a difficulty, and the first one I tried to video, the vacuum sealer didn't work correctly, and so the last one I tried to video, well, I got to the end of it and realized I had not pressed record. So here we go. Here are a total of 12 steaks. And again, I told you it was about a 14-pound ribeye. So that makes sense because I had 2 last night. Or we at least cooked 2 last night. But here are 12 steaks. So guys, this is what works best for me. This makes sure that I don't have to be always going to the grocery store and paying a lot more for less quality. Yes, I pay a little bit more than what you might get these same steaks for at the store. But guess what? I have found that most store-bought steaks are tough as nails, even if it's prime. And I can go to my local butcher, and I can know for certain that I'm going to get a good quality steak that tastes great and is not tough. So guys, it's worth the couple extra dollars to me. But you have to do what works best for you. Carnivore is the best thing in the world because everybody can make it fit their lifestyle and their budget. So anyway, guys, I enjoyed it, and I'll be doing another one with a little bit better equipment. So hope y'all have a great rest of the day and have great success on the carnivore way of eating. I know you will, because if you stay on it, you can't help but to. So guys, look forward to seeing you again, and talk to you soon.